Well, hey, church, it's Pastor Brian. And if you look outside, you'll notice we got some snow finally. And that means it's December, which means it's time for year end giving. In the next couple of weeks, you'll want to get your giving in so you can get tax credit for 2020. But I want to take a look at this passage from 2 Corinthians 8:7. Paul said this to the church in Corinth: since you excel in so many ways, in your faith, your gifted speakers, your knowledge, your enthusiasm, and your love from us. Look at what he says. I want you to excel also in this gracious act of giving. Now, many of you know already what our mission is at Alpine Church, which is to help people pursue God. And the word pursue, almost 20 years ago, we chose that very intentionally. We at Alpine Church want to be pursuers. We want to go hard after God. And that's why I love that verse, because it's talking about excelling in this. We don't want to just give our all with our Bible study or with our services or with our serving at church. So many of you do such a great job with all of that. But we also want to pursue. We also want to go hard after God in giving. So for you, if you're a giver already, we encourage you to step up your giving here at the end of the year. Tracy and I do this every year. We try to look at our giving and we say, we want to step it up. We want to give more this year than what we gave last year. So we challenge you and encourage you to do that. Now, let me remind you about our giving goals for 2020 and going into 2021. We're going to increase our staffing with youth and worship and kids church at every single campus of Alpine Church. We, of course, want to continue to move forward in our outreach ministry. That's Mobile Pantry all year round and Missions Week this particular month. And we've got big goals for giving for Missions Week this year. Of course, we want to continue to pay down additional principal on our mortgage because we want to be good stewards of our finances as a church. And as always, we're continuing to expand as we look toward breaking ground in Syracuse in the next year or so. Now, we want to remind you that your regular giving goes toward these things and so much more, and that includes your year-end giving. So we want to challenge you, like we do every year, to grow in your grace of giving, to excel in that, to get even better at that. That means if you're a tither, thank you for tithing at Alpine Church, but maybe you can push it even a little bit more. That's what Tracy and I do. Maybe some of you have never given before to church, and so for you, even just giving 1 or 2% would be a big step. Whatever growing means to you, whatever pushing forward means to you in giving, we just invite you to do that this year. Now, remember, there are 3 ways to give. You can give online securely through our website, alpinechurch.org/give. You can give in person using the giving box at the rear of the auditorium at your campus, or you can give by mail by sending a check into our P.O. Box at Alpine Church. So thank you for giving this year. Find out more about how to give at alpinechurch.org/give.